Good morning. Welcome to Vlogmas Day 24. Happy Christmas Eve. We woke up to a very light dusting of snow this morning and it's snowing very slightly right now. Apparently we are supposed to get quite a bit between today and tomorrow, so it looks like it's going to be a white Christmas, which I always think makes it just that much more special. Throughout my lifetime, I have definitely experienced more rainy Christmases than white ones, so I'm always happy to see snow. So I woke up early this morning. I got up, went to the bathroom, went back to bed, and I just couldn't go back to sleep. And I lay there thinking about what I might do today. Since I got all my jobs done, it's kind of a free day today. I just have a couple of minor things I need to prep for tomorrow's dinner. So then I got to thinking about my Christmas table and how I'd really would love to see a table runner on it. As you know, I had planned to make a couple of table runners and some placemats during this Advent season, and it just didn't happen. But I think I could knock out a table runner today. So I got up and started looking through some videos on YouTube, and I've decided on this one from the Missouri Star Company. It's a scrappy table runner, and I have lots of jelly roll strips left over from my tree skirt, and then wherever there's black on here, I will use that gold fabric I used for the backing. So I think it'll look quite nice. So I can incorporate again the blue and the green and the red into it so that it kind of matches, because our kitchen's blue and we got a lot of blue in our living room, but my tablecloth is red, my dishes are white, and I got some napkins that have like pale blue snowflakes, kind of, sort of reminiscent of this candle, and I actually thought I would put those candles on the table too. So all of a sudden I'm very excited about today. So I made sure to get in my walk, shower. I just need to have a bit of breakfast, and then I'm gonna sew. So I'm quite excited about that. Before I get going on my sewing, and after breakfast, I'll come back and open my final Advent with you. You don't know it at the moment, but you are part of an experiment. I got my new iPhone last night, and I am recording on it for the first time, and I'm just hoping that it all works and that I can transfer this file to my computer and so that I can edit Vlogmas. So I'll know in about 5 minutes. If not, I'll be re-recording this segment on my computer. And if I do, I'll let you know. It's a strange thing to see sunshine and snow at the same time, but that's exactly what's happening. It had stopped for a while and now it's starting to come down again. You can see it's definitely snowing up there on the mountains. It's chilly out here. I'm going in. Well, it worked. So I am thinking between my new iPhone and my new phone / tablet / camera stand that I am going to have a lot more options for recording going forward. So I'm really happy about that. And I thought I would put them to use right away and sit here in front of the Christmas tree. Before I open today's Advent, though, I'm going to put on my Cozy Mountain Christmas socks. I had thought about saving them until tomorrow, but I won't be wearing socks most of tomorrow because I'll have some dress pants on and I just have some little flats that I wear with them. I'll probably wear either bare feet or a little knee-high nylon, so I'm going to wear them today, and they do feel cozy. And don't they look nice? Very cool. It's always fun to put on new socks. Okay, so a few minutes ago I wrote down the colorway name for today's Advent, and it's called The Time Between. And I thought that was such a perfect name for today. I've had all the hustle bustle up till yesterday, and I'm gonna have a lot of hustle and bustle again tomorrow. And today is like a day in between that's almost practically mine to do with what I will. A nice little pause between the busy, busy times. So that's a great name. Do you remember when you were a kid and Christmas Eve seemed like the longest day of the year? And then as a parent of young kids, for me anyway, it seemed like the shortest. I had all these things that needed to get done before Christmas, and these poor kids were bouncing off the wall, so excited. And I'm just like, oh, I need another hour. I need another hour. Okay, let's open this. The last one. That's sad. Sad that it's coming to an end. This has been so much fun once again. Okay, oh, it's pretty. Sorry, I peeked. Look at that, beautiful, beautiful skein. Kind of looks like there's a tiny bit of blue sky poking through the clouds, and it is like about a medium blue color here. It couldn't be more perfect. It's like it was made for today. The gray clouds and the blue sky. Beautiful. Thank you, Lisa, if you're watching, for another wonderful, wonderful Advent set. And I look forward to weaving with these in the new year. All right, I've started pulling out my fabric. So I'm going to start watching that tutorial again, find out how big I need to make that centerpiece. And then I'm gonna get going. So of course I will bring you along with me at various times during the sewing of it. So watch for that. Now that I finished opening all of my Advents, I decided to repurpose this bag for my personal sock yarn club. That's perfect and much prettier than just putting them in a cardboard box, which is what I had done before. This is turning out to be such a good morning. A few minutes ago, the doorbell rang, and it was my neighbor from across the street, and she brought us these freshly baked buns. We don't normally exchange Christmas gifts, but Cameron had helped her shovel her driveway the other day, and she wanted to say thanks. So who doesn't love fresh baked goods? And then the doorbell rang again a couple minutes later, and it was my sister. So I had her name for Christmas, and her husband had my name for Christmas, so we exchanged gifts. And then she also dropped off a couple of things that she had bought on behalf of my mom. But that's not the best part. What I haven't told all of you is that my brother-in-law has been in the hospital for the past couple of days. And that's why I had to go run out and pick up my sister and her granddaughter from the mall the other day, is while they were volunteering with gift wrapping. Her husband had called her to say that she'd have to find her way home. He was going down to the hospital. So it's been a worrisome past couple of days for us. But when I answered the door, she said, "Look who's in the car." And she had her husband. So he's been released in time for Christmas. I won't go into any health details. It's nothing you need to know, and it's their personal business. But just, she's so happy. I'm so happy for her. I'm sure it's the best Christmas gift either of them could have received. So yes, happy day. After much arranging and rearranging, I have settled on the order of my fabrics. There, several hours later, we have the top of the table runner. So what I'm going to do now is baste some batting to the back of this. And then I'm going to cut a piece of fabric to use for backing and sew it right sides together, leaving a gap to turn. And then when I turn it right side out, I'll press along the edges And then I'll probably just stitch in the ditch along the various lines. The one in the video has free motion quilting, but I don't really know how to do that. So I'm just going to play it safe. I think it'll take a lot less time to, if all goes well, we should have this done in time for Christmas dinner. Cameron stopped on the way home to pick up a few last minute groceries, and he came home with these really pretty flowers to put in the center of the table tomorrow. I'm glad he thought of that because I never did. Aren't they lovely? He also brought me a treat. He brought me a mince tart. So before I complete the table runner, I am going to have some tea and a mince tart. I have finished my snack, and I've also finished editing today's Vlogmas up to this point. And so I think it's a good time to bring things to a close. While I finish up the table runner, Cameron is going to be downstairs wrapping some presents. And then we are just going to have a very quiet, cozy Christmas Eve at home this year. I am making some seafood chowder and cheddar biscuits, and we're just gonna settle in for the night. The wind has picked up outside. It's very cold, but we've only seen the odd flake throughout the day, but they say it's coming, so I fully expect to wake up tomorrow to a winter wonderland. Before I say goodbye, I just want to say a huge thank you to all of you who have watched Vlogmas all month and who have taken the time to give it a thumbs up or drop me a line. I so appreciate the interaction. I wish you and your families just a wonderful and safe and healthy holiday season. And I look forward to seeing you again in the new year. Bye for the last time in December.